Thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Houston Rockets here at home, and an interconference matchup should be a good one. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
Now here's Wall, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Here's Banchero, and the layup falls.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Finished off the break.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Now here's Porzingis. Great touch on the 16-footer.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on George.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passionate, and endless potential offensively.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
And no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Out to Smith. Fires from deep. And Bol pulls it down. And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. In the corner, it's Ingram. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wall wide open. Another miss by Houston.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Shoots. Boston again missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
Wall looking it over. The 17-footer. Bol can't hit. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Bol. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And Ball showing some killer instinct there. A solid athlete who knows how to score through contact.
Banchero. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Banchero's got 7 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
For 3, Smith. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Into the lane. Then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
George, no good. Houston in the lead. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
A three from Porzingis. The rebound by Ivy.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Davis. Back to Liveee. Fires for three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Celtics trail by three. Ball from long range. Rebounded by McGee. Outside, Liveee. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The trade. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Liveee deciding where to go with it. Here's the drive. And Liveee throws it down.
What determination from Liveee, finding his finish despite the contact.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
It's a tie game here in Houston. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
The Celtics 13.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you.
Look, sometimes you got to go up and grab those boards. Smith doing a good job of using that length and finishing off that glass.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Levine's got his second bucket of the night. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Clock at 4. Nice shot by Smith. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
And lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the knee can collapse there, and he did.
Pass to Monk. Out to Smith. Here's Cornette. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Well, it wasn't an ideal rookie season for Jabari Smith, but Richard, he's got the physical tools we all think to be great.
It's tough to adjust to the NBA, especially as a teenager. But at 6'11" and that type of lateral quickness, Smith could be a lockdown defender.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Smith. Jacks up a 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Outside, Liveee. Good. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Here's Payne, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And then Liveee with the jam.
Check out Liveee getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Pass to Smith. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Liveee. That's tipped. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for the
Off the inbound pass. The long distance three is buried. George has got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
That's a...
Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish. The ball handling skills of Liveee, outstanding at creating for himself.
And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
George.
And that one's good, George.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Poke loose and stolen by Payne. Pass to Sharch. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Houston. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Now, here is George. Following the miss by Bol. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Banchero. The layup off target. And here's Sharch. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside, George. Caldwell Pope outside. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. The kick out to Wall. Banchero outside. Back to Wall. Banchero left side. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And how about the long strides? Just tough for the D to stay with Banchero on the attack.
Both teams will make substitutions. He hits both from the stripe. The Celtics with the lead. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Porzingis. Wall with the steal. All alone. And Boston with the rebound. In the corner, George with it. He gets it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Moment here now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Lonzo Ball's injury. David, what's the news there?
Hey, guys, the Celtics head athletic trainer gave me an update. And, guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. There's lots of heavy heads in that training room. Right now, they have no idea when he'll be able to return, but it's certainly not tonight. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
and you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Here's Banchero.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And that one drops.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here is Wall. Paul George making his last shot. Outside, Wall. Banchero left side. Right on the bucket. 11 points for Paolo Banchero.
And he's going to be a consistent scorer when he can get those shots to fall. Defense has to do a better job against Banchero inside.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. 6 on the shot clock. That's to Porzingis. Over Wall. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And I know Coach loves to see Banchero get rolling out there. He is capable of some serious production.
Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
And a terrific ball handler for his size. Banchero will put it on the floor and make a play.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. On offense, here are the Celtics. They lead by 1. There's the screen. Shoots it up. The second chance effort. Out to Smith. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. They get Andre Iguodala.
What I like about Smith is that he impacts the game whether he is scoring or not.
RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east. One of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championships.
A burst of speed, and Ivy is by you. Can't blame the D for fouling there.
Richard, the Houston Rockets were once a powerhouse team in the West, especially during the 2010s.
Yeah, they even gave the KD and Steph Curry Warriors a run for their money. Look, the James Harden era in Houston was special, and now they're trying to get back into contention.
Now, here is Smith. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Liveee. Outside, Liveee. Out left to the wing. Five on the clock. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late. Right
side, Liveee. And he drives in. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Smith outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Boston, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And they get it back. Pass to Bull. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Bull's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Caldwell Pope with it. Now defended by Liveee. Here's Anderson. Out to Smith. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Smith's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped them out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Spins. It's stolen. Here's Anderson. The shot from the low post is good. And it's a 7-point Boston lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston making a switch here.
Timeout, timeout.
Timeout called the Celtics. .36 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Monk. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sharp. Misses the three. Rockets trailed by 5. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Third team foul.
Outside, Liveee. And the jam by Liveee.
I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Celtics out in front. They're up by 3.
47.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Payne. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by George. And it's 8 points for Porzingis.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here he goes. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Nerlens Noel did not like that at all.
A fantastic shooter from deep. George forces defenders out, and then that just opens up the driving lanes for him.
Good on the triple.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Thoughts now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Will the head coach for the Celtics talk to his team during the break with the game in the balance? The coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. Told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. Porzingis inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Pass to Reddish. And it's Wall in the corner. Now here is McGee. Porzingis with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And here's Wall. And the shot is good.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Here's George. Hits that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Banchero. Pulls it from 20. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And the more Banchero knocks down shots, the more comfortable he's going to be in the league.
Screen by Smith. Shot, high post. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Over in the corner, Reddish. This one for 3. The shot misses. Celtics leading by 4. George with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Caldwell Pope.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Boston calls timeout. Once again, make time your Clutch City, Texas.
Good on both.
You got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all.
Smith outside. Outside, Porzingis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Back to Liveee. Stolen by George. Monk with the ball. Outside, George. Pass to Smith. Back to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George double teamed. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's why Porzingis is known as the unicorn. At 7'3", ridiculous in terms of his offensive talent.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Outside, George backed him up. Out to Smith. It's George on the wing. And Bull pulls it down. It's trailed by 5. Back to Ivy. Outside, Liveee. Porzingis with the block. And so it's Boston with it. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nobody near George. Off target from three-point range. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. His three-pointer's off the mark. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Ivy. Takes a three. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside, George. 6 to shoot. Out to Porzingis. Launches a three. Places one from 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The towering presence that is Bull.
Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
And so it's Boston's.
Hasta para